Oh man, the Heights is dear to me, man. I take it everywhere I go. I love it, and just to be back in the city is it's always a breath of fresh air, man. So it's definitely cool to be around all the family, and having the All Star game back here is the coolest thing. It makes all us '90s kids feel like a kid all over again, man. So it's cool.
Speaking under 90s, you definitely representing King Griffey Jr. right now. Show it off, dog.
I'm on the feet too, but I don't have the flexibility anymore to get my foot up in the screen. But no, it's Griffey was everything to me as a kid. I mean, just like the jump man Jordan was the basketball, Griffey, the swing man, was everything in the baseball world. And you know what, the entire '90s Cleveland team that I met doing the celebrity game, that was the coolest experience as well for me. So I'm just, like I said, man, I've just been a little kid running around ecstatic, just trying to embrace every moment that I could. So
Definitely a ton of guys out there. What are your earliest memories of baseball growing up?
man, my earliest memories. I'll tell you what, man. The earliest memories that I have are all with a lot of my friends that I played Little League with, just laughing in the dugout and stuff like that, but also playing up 2 years with my brother. I think the intimidation factor of playing up 2 years, thinking like, oh, all right, I'm 8 years old and I'm playing with 10-year-old kids. That's such a huge jump when you're a little kid that it makes you feel like you're playing with grown men almost.
Right.
So those memories of being intimidated and things like that, or almost like frightened or scared, or like, oh man, I really shouldn't be here, but I'm here and I got to deal with it now. My dad threw me in the fire. Those are moments that you grow up and you really learn from, and those are the ones that really stick to you. So I think those memories itself are pretty fun and definitely stick with me.
Definitely. You and your brother came a long way. Talk about that competitive nature growing up and even now at the professional level.
Oh man, I was just with him on July 4th playing cards, man. I was trying to get him the entire time, man. He introduced a new card game to me. I was like, I'm not stopping until I get a win. So it's nonstop every single year, every time we're around each other. It's just a competitive nature that I have with him in everything we do. Even when we played Philly 2 years ago and he came to Kansas City and then won the Super Bowl, we were both bragging like, oh, it's all about bragging rights in the household, and what you bring to the table to the family. So it's a love relationship that'll last forever, that will always be competitive no matter what we're doing, even when we're 80 years old playing chess on the street or something like that, and you never know where to go.
We all know what you can do on the football field. Yesterday, you got your shot on a softball field. How do you think that went for you?
Man, I felt like it was the worst showmanship that I've performed since being an athlete. No, it was a blast because of the people that I met, like I said earlier, and I don't know if that might have been a distraction to me or whatnot, but I couldn't hit the ball to save my life. So
nervous.
yeah, you know what I mean. It was a little tight up there at the plate in front of the home crowd, but it was so much fun being in front of Cleveland, being in that stadium, in that batter's box, and I wouldn't take it back for anything in the world, man.
Definitely, man. The city is going up right now. Ton of people out here this whole weekend, thousands. Does the city need more of this?
Oh man, everything. We're gonna get a little bit more during the basketball season.
Yeah.
Sure enough, the NBA All Star is coming to Cleveland sometime soon. Exactly. So it's just awesome to know that, you know what I mean. The city has built itself back up to the point where we're given these opportunities to showcase what we have here in Cleveland, and I couldn't be more happier for all the family that I still have here, for all the friends that I still have here. Just to seeing this city progress and blossom, it's the best feeling ever.
I say Browns versus Kansas City Chiefs, AFC Championship game. What do you say?
I'm ready, man. I hate to hurt the Browns' feelings again. I always dreamed about scoring touchdowns on the dog pound, and when I did it last year, man, it was weird seeing middle fingers from everybody in the crowd, man. I'm sorry, dog pound, but you know what I mean. We got something special over there in Kansas City, and Kansas City, although it's my new home, it is my home, and I love it to death, just like I grew up loving Cleveland. You know what? We're gonna rock and roll this season. We're gonna have some fun, and hopefully it takes us to the promised land.
Let's switch it up one more time. I know you're really good friends with Kareem Hunt. A lot of people last week had a little bit of a scare when they figured he got into some trouble last week. Any words and encouragement that you sent to him? Any words that you want to give out to the city to let him know, hey, he's not that type of guy?
I'm just gonna keep it private, man. At this point, you just gotta do the right things, and it is what it is. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just keep it moving, man. I wish the best of luck to everybody that's having a hardship in life, and everybody's got to figure it out by doing the right things and doing the right things for a reason. And he's got to find his reason. But outside of that, man, I'm gonna keep it private.
Definitely. Appreciate you.
You know it. Enjoy it. Take it easy, man.